What up, YouTube? G4 Leader here once again, back with another late night video for you guys. And tonight's topic, I want to talk to you guys about E3 and what Sony have to do to win this console war, because it's that fucking easy for them right now if they do the right things. I know E3 is coming up this month relatively soon, and I know I said I wouldn't talk about it this year, but I feel like I should. With all these upcoming things, all these restrictions on games coming, and with all the shit with the Xbox One, I feel like at this point it would be a sin for me to not go over E3 this year. So I feel like I want to talk about it this year. So I will be covering E3 this year, so stay tuned for that shit. But for this video, I want to talk to you guys about Sony and what they have to do to win this console war, because I feel like last generation, with the Xbox 360 and the PS3, they lost to the Xbox 360. I don't know why, but I feel like more people gravitated towards the 360 than the PS3, especially at launch when the PS3 came out at like $600 fucking dollars. Nobody wasn't buying that shit. So I feel like at this point, Sony can redeem themselves, because they've been the king of consoles before. They've been the fucking king before. PlayStation 1, nobody was fucking with the PlayStation 1. There was no competition for the PlayStation 1. And PlayStation 2, same thing. Xbox was kinda there, but no, PS2 was the king. And GameCube, that was just... Nobody wanted the GameCube. Luigi's fucking Mansion, nobody was fucking with the GameCube on that level, so PS2 was the king. But for the PS3, I don't know what happened there, but that was a huge misstep with the PS3 that the Xbox 360 was able to win. I feel like they didn't have enough RPGs, which they were popular for, and I feel like they didn't have enough exclusives, genuine good exclusives. I know they had their God of Wars and shit, but I feel like they didn't have enough good exclusives like PS2 did and PS1 did. But then again, I can't blame the consoles for that. That's basically the publishers not showing loyalty. They don't show loyalty to specific consoles. It's all about money to them. So I understand why Metal Gear jumped onto the Xbox route, and Grand Theft Auto jumped ship too. But I just feel like Sony should regain their throne here, because what they need to do is not have all them restrictions. That's what's killing Xbox One before it even drops. All them restrictions, all that you can't play it used. You play it used. You can't give away games and shit like that, and borrow games back and forth. Always needing internet. I feel like that's what's killing it for Xbox One. I feel like PlayStation should focus on what they did in Generation 2 and 1 with the PlayStation 2 and 1 if they want to win that shit. Continue to let people buy used games. No used game fees. Don't do that shit. Allow people to play video games when they're not online. I can't stress that enough. Xbox One got that shit where I gotta log on to my internet every 24 hours, but if I'm using a different console, it gotta be every hour. If they don't do that shit, there's gold then. You come back with them exclusives. I know they got Infamous 3 coming out, and I know they probably working on another Uncharted game. No more God of War. No more God of War. No more God of War. But if they just come out with more fucking exclusives and do the opposite of everything that Xbox One is doing, they can win that shit. Especially because the PlayStation Move was just terrible. Don't force the PlayStation Move on us like Xbox is forcing the Kinect on us. Don't force that shit on us. There's nothing wrong with the controller. This shit is not broken. It do not need fixing. So don't force that shit on us. So like I said, if they follow these basic steps, they can destroy the competition. Wii U, A lot of people see the Wii U and think of it as more gimmicky because you're using that tablet-like thing as a controller, you know. So a lot of people feel like that shit is more gimmicky. And Xbox One is just shooting themselves in the fucking foot right now with all the restrictions and red tape they got. So for Sony to win this shit, don't restrict the gaming. Come with those exclusives. And they can win. They can win this shit again. I would love to see Sony on top of gaming again. I loved the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 era. You know, so I would love to see Sony reign supreme again. Call me a Sony fanboy if you want, but I would love to see that shit. And if they do that shit, they can make it happen. But anyways, I'm about to get out of here, about to wrap this video up. You can hit me down in the comments below, tell me how you feel about tonight's topic. Go like my Facebook fan page, it's in the description. G4 Leader here, signing off, and thank you guys for watching.